Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Friday, the 15th of May 2015. This is John Faraclas from allaboutshipping.co.uk on a late night announcements about the markets and the world geopolitics from Athens due to the late ending of the gala dinner from the Economist 19th Roundtable of Greece, a great two-day event which of course will remain in the memories of everybody present, whether they were speakers or audience or whatever. A great event from the Economist and the great presentations and most importantly, great debates. Let's come now to our markets, to the shipping markets, the indexes. The Baltic Dry Index closed down 3 points at 634, which is on the other hand up 60 points since last week's 574. That was an up from the limit of the level of 600 points, but I'm not sure if this is going to be long or short-lived. The main issue of the index being on this above 600 points was the culprit, as I call it, the capers. The capers were down now 18 points at 945. They have been trying to establish themselves in the region of 1,000 points, but on the other hand, you know, things are very difficult even for these sizes. There's volatility at its best, and as you can see, the next number I'll tell you is if there was a plus from the 616 points since the closing of last week of 329. But this is now coming on the dropping side, and I believe it will be a continuation of this dropping in the coming week. The BPI, the Panamax, was down 1 point at 579, down 15 points since last week's 594 points. Not a nice sort of news from this side as well, although we believe that it will be the most steady size from all. The Supras plus 2 points at 628, plus 10 points since last week's 618. And the BHSI, the last of the main dry indexes, was up 1 point at 327, which on the other hand was minus 2 points since last week's 329. Now, the wets, again, one more time, altogether a different scenario here, a different market here. Plus 45 points for the BDTI, the dirties, which were above the 800 mark at 806, which was on the other hand plus 32 points since last week's 774 points. Plus, on the index of the BCTI, the clean index of the tankers, 10 points at 637, which is 14 points up since last week's 623 points. Now, these are very difficult times for the entire shipping industry, and as we have maintained, it is becoming shipping for the very few. I'm not so much enthusiastic about the level of scrapping of ships, recycling of ships, to be a bit more business correct or environmental correct, but this is a demolition, you know, it's on the levels one should expect to see a reduction in the number of ships. For many people to see about their overcapacity anxiety, it's not. I repeat, it's not. The main issue is the most powerful and most capable ship owners, they will remain. It will be shipping for the very few. Now, geopolitics, affecting of course the shipping markets and everything. Ukraine, an important issue. Greece, the migrants issue. China with expansionist mood. Nepal with earthquakes and many other problems, you know, are really affecting the whole thing. I would not like to say a lot about Greece. Many people present and everybody watching the news, they could have seen what has happened the last 2 days and what has come out from these deliberations from the Economist 19th Roundtable on Greece. Now, coming up this coming Monday, the 18th of May, the London Shipping Law Centre, a very important issue about the sanctions in shipping. Where are we now? Very, very important. Intertankers, 45th anniversary events coming up in Athens on the 19th to the 22nd of May. It's a very interesting event. Expo about the ports 2015 in Piraeus is a very big event coming up. And then we have more upcoming events, you know, which I'm sure that you will see on our upcoming events button box in the calendar of the site. We encourage you to visit Greece and the Greek islands. Let's start from a country that can produce and Greece is the country for all seasons. We hope that more infrastructure projects will strengthen the Greek tourist industry, which will improve from 180 days to 215 days, and hopefully it will be an industry for 365 days. Watch out the events in Greece. We might see major changes. We might see something coming up, possibly a coalition of the best, but at no reason one should rest with an overall government of the main parties and some additional ministers coming in. We need, as we said in our view in the past, a team of aristos to run Greece. Europe is in default with Greece, as we said, and we'll end this report. It's very late. For 41 years, you don't lend money to a nation and then you create an austerity strangulating the people. This is John Faraclas from allaboutshipping.co.uk in Athens. Have a lovely weekend. Over and out.